quick minute.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. And tonight, guys, Goran the...
Oh! Turn! Yo, I'm about to go to the mall. Wait, hit me the rock. Hey. I'm checking. Ooh, that's a shot. Checking. That's a shot. My boy's a shot. Shot. What? It's a shot. They're doing great. Oh, I didn't do the step back. I'm about to be James Harden on this song. Come on, Tristan, that joint's still wet though. Oh yeah, step back. Chicken. Know where the game at, nigga.
Well, guys, on this game today, it's all about court spacing, DA. Thanks for the report. Brent, you played for 14 seasons. What kind of off-season training did you do personally to keep in shape?
I had a great trainer in Southern California that I would go home to every year and work on different things. It was funny, Kevin, because as you get a little bit older, you can be a little more specific with how you train. You understand how you're going to be used.
No, you don't like me, brother. Come on now.
It can be a little bit more specialized. I'm not sure if I could tell you this, but I surfed a lot in the off season.
Balance.
Good play.
All right, good. Thank you. Check box.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Handle out there.
Yeah.
Then it's Simmons.
That's a shot.
Joel Embiid, and it's Kennard in at the 2. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And nicely done. Running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The extra point in transition with the high percentage finish.
And it's Thornton again missing. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the 76ers.
So
4-point game. And there it is for him.
And for good reason.
Well, this is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already. If at all possible, make someone else beat you.
Here's Sexton. Following the basket by Julius Randle.
Chicken.
For 3.
That's a shot. Come on, turn me up.
Talk about feel-good stories. And not
Go.
too long ago, AI was playing in China. And how about now? He's in the
Catching shoes
NBA,
on
the
goal.
newest
Oh,
recipient
yeah.
of an Adidas shoe contract. What a ride it's been.
And we know Adidas has no problem coming up with big numbers to lure star players in the NBA. In fact, Greg, he joins an Adidas brand that has signed some of the top players in the league. Now, here's Sexton after Ben Simmons' miss. Love right side. Back to Thornton. Jacks up.
That's a shot. Come on.
Another 3 for Cleveland.
Take that.
Likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Oh, alright. That was a
Across the
steal.
board, it's hard to find an
Yeah,
offensive
not
weapon
steal.
as efficient as Kevin Love.
He doesn't have the highest shooting percentage for a big man, but his impact is huge because of how many threes he takes and how many threes he ultimately makes. When he gets locked in with that kind of shot, he can explode for some huge numbers.
Let me get it.
Here's Sexton. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. And another 3 from Thornton. Thornton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right?
That was a shot.
There, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
Now here's Simmons. Over Sexton. No good from Simmons. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so
That's
far
a shot.
in the ballgame.
Oh.
Thornton, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
Oh.
And stolen by Sexton. AI outside.
That's a shot.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Thornton's got 11.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching them.
And Simmons kicks to Kennard. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
You're going to win a lot of games when you can shoot the free ball the way they did in that one.
Well, you see the snowball effect here when they start knocking down those shots, and once guys get it rolling, it's just impossible for the defense to contain that kind of firepower.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Davis is checked in for Thompson. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Damari Carroll's checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Clarkson in for Sexton. And yes, it's good. Nance has got his first points in this one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Kennard. He's covered by Clarkson. Kennard, the pass to Dragic. No good with the triple. And it's Davis with the ball for Cleveland. And here's Thornton outside. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Inside. Dragic against Thornton.
How's that not a block, my boy?
We all know how confident Goran Dragic is when it comes to scoring inside.
Did it?
Shot selection there for him.
From deep three-point range.
That should be
And
good.
Jones pulls it down. 76ers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Now 8 seconds separate
You
the
got
2
scared.
clocks. They now take the lead. Dragic has got his second basket of the night.
Terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
And Thornton kicks to Carroll. Back to Thornton. 11 seconds left in the first. And it's Thornton again missing.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
And don't go away. We'll be right back. Marquee matchup tonight. Jimmy Butler says he loves to go up against the best.
I'm one that if you're the best in the world, I want to see it. And I wake up for these games. I want to know, how do you do it? And
it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And some changes here for the 76ers. The 76ers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
That free throw good from Randall. So many teams switching the pick and roll, and we can see it defensively, what it does. How are offenses countering that?
I think the offense is what they're doing, Kevin, is being selective as to who it is comes out to set the pick. If I'm Steph Curry or I'm Kyrie Irving, and I know that there's a big defender guarding my 4-man or my 5-man, I'm going to call that screen up to the top of the key and make sure that I can go at the weaker defender that's guarding either one of my players to gain advantage.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Embiid, and Simmons is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Randall. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Hawks got the job done. He ended up with 50 points and was on point from beyond the arc as well, making a lot of three-pointers. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And we know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
It is good. Thornton's got 13 points. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently.
Look at that.
The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Here's Thornton. No good that time. Good D by Embiid.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Randall finds Simmons. Lets it go from 11. Rejected by Thornton.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Yeah,
Woohoo! That's a shot.
really good
Stop playing. That's a
management.
shot.
You want to maximize each of your possessions.
We'll see if they want to
I
trade
can't
2
even hear
for
you.
1 here.
Got to time
Can
up
I
that
play
clock
my
to
career?
do so.
What?
Pass to
Well,
Randall.
boy, I'm on my career.
Outside, Simmons. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 7 points for Joel Embiid.
Mindset right now is pretty strong. Superb at staying aggressive, and right now stringing some plays together.
And here's Thornton outside. Rebound
Oh,
by
my
the
goodness.
76ers.
Hey, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 5.
And you can see that Butler is the total package. Solid at recognizing when one of his guys is open.
From deep, Thornton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
And so far, he's giving them great production from deep. They've been able to kind of spread the floor because of it.
Well, his shooting has fueled the offense, and we'll see if they can get him the ball to see if he can keep it going in the second half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and
Oh, the
ready
shot.
to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the forwards are Osman and Love. AI is out there with Sexton. And it's Thompson.
What are you talking about?
Tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trade.
A little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
And Colin Sexton, when it comes to scoring, the man shows you a little bit of everything.
Loves to drive it, loves to attack inside, improving his consistency from range. But what I love about it is the aggressiveness. This guy is always in attack mode.
Embiid goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Embiid's got 9.
That's a perfect reverse, using the backboard as his friend, drew the defender in, and just slipped it to the other side.
And here's Horton outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Kennard. Here's Randall. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
I really like the awareness, noticing that he's got the mismatch, and then he just used his
I'm
size as
gonna
his
make
advantage.
round, make
The
round.
Cavaliers call time here. There are a lot of guys that can just blow right by you. They turn on the jets and they're as quick as a hiccup. And there are some guys with that quick first step that are a blur.
I love watching Damian Lillard in Portland when it is that he has one of those
Green.
but one of those games where he's
Wow,
really got
clean.
and the way that he can get around a pick and get into the hoop. Damian Lillard, explosive. Put Kyrie Irving, put John Wall's blazing speed on that list. And sometimes Goran Dragic, the way he weasels into a lane, and I mean that in a good way, finishing off.
No, I like that word. That's a good word.
He's fantastic. So we have tremendous explosive point guards. Who get the job done.
And that'll be Philadelphia. quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Well, he can be a good finisher at times in the paint. Leonard with the size and length to do more of this.
And a wide open look for Thornton. And no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Now, this just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior.
Woo-hoo! Let that joint go. Let that joint go. Stop, dog. Let that joint go. That's behind the line too? What's that? Oh no, I can't tell. No, that was like at the line.
Basketball, guys.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
Simmons dishes to Leonard. Puts one up, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Are they only up by 6, 5, 7?
And the Australian Simmons, a star in the making, folks. Thanks really in part to that tremendous skill set to go along with that gigantic frame.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sexton comes in for Jordan Clarkson.
And they continue to control the glass.
Butler. And it's blocked by Thornton. 5 seconds separating the shot.
Green!
3 for Cleveland.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
24 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Now here's Simmons. Defense right on him. 11 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And it's so easy to admire Jimmy Butler. I mean, creative at making the D hit him there on the way up. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they've performed at the line.
Well, they depend on him to score, and that doesn't mean just from the field. Sometimes it comes from the charity stripe.
Tipped away. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Ben Simmons is out there with Jimmy Butler. And there's Embiid. Then it's Julius Randle. Philadelphia leading by 4. Simmons with it. AI picks him up. Butler passes to Simmons. Over Thornton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Friday, they'll be matching up.
They just better win all them games, too. They all trash.
Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that Raptors game, it's a chance for them to come out and knock
You only done about 4. Come on, 5.
in the lead.
That's
a win
nothing.
there can be a big step forward for this team.
Love's check in for Nance.
Not a perfect trip to the line, but at least he made this game a 2-possession affair.
Osman kicks to Thornton.
Over those. Over those.
For Cleveland.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia.
Bro,
Their
come on
biggest lead
now.
of the game was 9.
I'll tell you what, Butler is a physical dunker. I mean, he takes his craft seriously. I just love watching this guy take off.
That is the replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Handle, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. To the left side wing. Here's Randall. Good D by Love.
And that's just good offense. Surprised he blew that one, and the defense is too.
Thornton no good.
Ooh,
And
about to
boy,
let
have
that
they
down.
been
Oh.
hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Down low. Count it from 12. Thornton's got 38 points. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
And the 76ers call time here. We've seen AI really making a difference here.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him.
Checked in. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
And it's Simmons penetrating. Here's Embiid, and Thompson sends it back.
Well, Thompson lives in the paint, and defensively, occasionally, you're going to get the shots like that.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
To the inside, Simmons laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Interior D lacking, and it could be at a worse time giving up that easy.
Well, just an incredibly slow rotation. That is someone's responsibility and something they're going to need to discuss.
Thornton, no good. 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. To the middle.
Oh, he's rolling. He sold that. Come on.
Kennard's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
He's rolling.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be.
Yo.
Well, it's nice that
That's
he
a shot.
some things in reserve because he knows his time to explode. And then the soft lane.
To the paint, here's Simmons. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Passes it to Thompson.
Floater.
They get it back. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Philadelphia's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three.
Yo, come on, Phil, your man.
Of 7 shooting.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
All right, we straight. We can come back. Come on, turn me up.
The Cavaliers. They're trailing by 2. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter.
I'm ready to get to the mall.
Of our Jordan player of the game.
Ben Simmons suck. He suck.
The way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket.
Good foul. Come on, draw that. Draw that. Yeah.
That was reluctant.
Chicken.
His way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Chicken. Come on. Come on. Chicken. Oh yeah, trying to go try hard now. Come on. Why y'all keep on selling me, yo? Stay on y'all man.
On the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Sexton kicks the corner.
Chicken! Take that. Take that. Take that.
46 points.
Boy, this final period.
Come on, that 46 on your head.
Shots from deep.
Yeah, and making them. Once you get into this kind of rhythm with the 3 ball, it is so difficult
That's
for
all.
defense to do anything about it. Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
Cleveland moving the ball.
Yo. Oh yeah.
Austin, the pass to Sexton. Here is Love. Back to Thornton. Lock at 6. Inside.
Woo, let it go.
That's good on the assist from Thornton. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Knocked loose and stolen by Thornton. Launches it.
Come on. Yo, why? Why?
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kennard. It falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Now that is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
No, my boy, that's the play of the game. That's the play of the game.
They have been on.
That's the play of the game. Stop playing with me, boy. That's the play of the game. Stop playing with me. What? Let me close my door. I'm loud. Come on now. I ain't the player of the game. I'm the player. I'm the player of the game. Come on now. Trying to disrespect me. Talking about that's the player of the game. What you talking about? Whack. Whack. Oh yeah, right back. Chicken. Overdose, my boy.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
And the 76ers call time here.
I don't call time.
30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Cleveland making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. 30 seconds left in the fourth.
I'm here with Ben.
Kennard, the
I'm here with Ben.
Embiid.
Good block.
Thornton against Simmons.
Yeah, he needed that.
The intentional foul.
Whack. Green.
Drops the first one. That puts them up by 5. Sexton.
51.
For Jordan Clarkson. So
That's 51.
For 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 6. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Keep on playing.
And they still got a little time to play with. So a 3 and a quick foul would make things interesting.
Definitely. Everything has to happen perfectly just to give them a chance.
Here's Embiid. No good off the front iron. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Bro, you better not sell. He's why?
That makes it a 7-point lead.
Tristan Thompson
8.
is one of the
He's not selling that one.
offensive rebounders
He sold
in
it.
the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw your weight around.
Jones finds Simmons. And Damari Carroll.
Look
Gonna
at
pick up the foul. That is his first foul of
We
the game.
game over. What do you want?
So it's Philadelphia now. Leonard, no luck. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This
Where
crowd,
mom?
man, they were electric.
She dressed.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Congratulations. Defense, the catalyst for this win. Did you think it would take this kind of effort to get the job done?
No, you know, I really wasn't concentrating on any one thing coming into the game. But Coach did talk a lot about working together as a unit at the defensive end. And, I mean, maybe I gave a spark, but trust me, everybody was in on that act.
You guys look like you were on a string tonight defensively. Really looking good.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long, everyone.
Limitless range. Come on, I need to get my difficult shots up. Limitless range is on gold. You know, it's a rat.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For Cleveland, they come in off a win in their last outing against the 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. That gives them 4 straight wins. They'll be going for 5 tonight, playing at a high level for sure. Well, we have a good one tonight. 2 powerhouse clubs about to throw down.
Oh my God, this is no problem.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Grind is real in this game. I'm about to pre-order too. Well, I already put $5 on 2K20. Gotta get that on what, like a week now? So many shoes. Floater.
The first 5,000 fans in the arena will get a free Bucks basketball.
You know I'm the ankle bully, so don't get your ankles taken. Don't even step
Tecanis, Giannis.
My man, you learn Greek?
That's right, man. I've been studying.
That's good, man.
I'm trying to learn things like restaurants and, learn about the culture and stuff.
That's good. I'm happy for you, man.
Thanks, man.
You're playing great, too.
Maybe that's why I've been playing better,
Yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah.
Well, how are you? How's your family?
Family's great.
Oh, cool. How's your little brother?
He's doing well, man. He just graduated from high school.
Oh, snap, man.
Yeah.
How tall is he?
He's like 6'7", 7'2" wingspan.
Man, must be the food. Must be the tzatziki sauce.
You'll be fine. You're always funny, man.
Thanks, man.
Let's grab something to eat.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You free after the game?
Yeah, for sure. Let's go to your apartment.
All right. That sounds good, man. We'll meet up.
Okay.
Hey, have a good game.
You too.
By the way, I'm still going to beat you.
I don't think about that.
Just don't dunk on my head.
Hey, you should bring your towel to Milwaukee.
Let's do it.
Yeah, probably next year. We'll talk in the offseason.
We'll talk, man. We'll talk. We'll get my agent on that.
Have a great game.
What happened? Caleb did it.
Take charge on their home court, and we're bringing it to
Shoot,
you
brother. Damn, we didn't lose a game yet.
2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with
Bucks lost all they
Your
games.
sideline reporter, Hall of Famer
Corner.
David Aldridge. We've got a special treat for you folks tonight. Sports writing heavyweight Bill Simmons is in the house. Bill, welcome to 2K Sports.
What an honor. I've been waiting for the invite for years.
We've been waiting for the acceptance. Thanks for joining us.
Let's do this.
The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to the Nets. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. That was a tough loss for them.
No other way to put it. The defense was awful.
Already.
Completely uninspired at that end of the floor.
And you know, Greg, defense is a mindset, and they did not have that mentality that game, and the turnovers were a problem as well.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Love is the 4 with Thompson in the middle. Jordan Clarkson is out there with AI. And it's Osman in at the 3. Now, here is Mirotic. It's good. You know, when the Bucks drafted Malcolm Brogdon out of Virginia in the 2nd round, there probably weren't too many people that thought he'd be Rookie of the Year. That's exactly what he was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how he was Rookie of the Year. He's a really nice guard, but, you know, some years the rookie class just doesn't work out. I always thought they should just roll the trophy over to the next year and make it worth 2 trophies. Last year would have been a great 2-trophy year because you had Ben Simmons versus Donovan Mitchell. But that's what happens. Sometimes the draft is what it is. But I do think 50 years from now, people will be looking through. What would they look through in 50 years? Virtual reality Google lists. And they will say to themselves, wow, Malcolm Brogdon was the Rookie of the Year? That's confusing.
How did that happen?
Yeah.
And here is Brogdon after the three-pointer from Thornton. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got his first basket of the night.
You can't allow Bledsoe that kind of position. I mean, he's extremely effective in the paint.
From deep, Thornton frames the three-pointer. Bill, you've done quite a few player interviews over your life, and I'm sure there are some guys that have surprised you with what they've got to say.
Yeah. I think we're in a really cool generation with basketball players where they're these really thoughtful guys who aren't afraid to share stuff. You know, some of the guys try to protect their images and their manufactured reputations, I would say, to some degree, but for the most part, the candidness of some of these guys, you can't hide on a podcast. If I have you for an hour, you're not going to be able to dodge stuff. You're going to have to.
Well, you challenge people, that's the beauty of the podcast.
Well, and I don't have notes, so I do it. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, and we're going. And you got to be ready.
That's how Larry King used to do it. Yeah.
So some guys are ready. Like Durant was great. Durant was ready to talk, and we did 5 podcasts, and everything's on the table with him. But my favorites are, somebody like Kyrie came in, really smart, kind of sort of ready to go, but not totally, but then got into it. And those are usually the best ones.
Bill, we know in your writing that you love to incorporate pop culture references. How did that begin with you?
Well, it began because in college, I was dropping them in columns and people were responding. I think pop culture probably mattered more when I was in college in the 80s and 90s because, we didn't have the internet back then. It was harder to connect with people you didn't know. Basically, you had sports and pop culture and politics. Those were the 3 ways of I'm getting to know you. What are the 3 things we're going to talk about? I didn't want to talk about politics with anybody, so the other 2 things for me were sports, pop culture. I was also an only child in the 70s with only 5 or 6 TV channels watching Brady Bunch, Partridge Family, Sanford and Son, Jefferson's, Good Times, all that stuff. And, that stuff just soaks into your DNA, and that's it.
Tony Snell's checked in for Milwaukee. And Bill, in talking about the connection between pop culture, sports, and basketball during your career, through it all, you've always been a writer, though, haven't you?
Always been a writer. Only that was the only child of me. The thing is, though, I would have watched more basketball, but basketball wasn't on. I try to explain this to people, how lucky they are to be able to watch.
They can't believe these finals were taped away.
Well, but think about the day-to-day, right? Like Magic Johnson. I feel like I saw his whole career, but I really didn't. Like, his first couple years in LA, I think CBS was only showing like 6 or 7 regular season games.
Sunday afternoon.
In the
it's
playoffs,
hot though.
they would bump them off.
It's not hot. It's 77 degrees.
USA, I think, got the contract in maybe 1982, but for the most part, like, I love George Gervin. I probably saw him play in person twice. I saw him on TV maybe 10 times.
Put the sweatpants on. They dirty and they ashy. You can see the dirt. Why do you rather be dirty when you got clean sweatpants in it? It's not too hot for them sweatpants. You crumb snatcher.
No, we're short.
Why y'all want to wear the sweatpants? I'm taking them then. Y'all want to wear it? I'll wear it. Why y'all want to wear it? Because they Reebok? No. These not hot. These is dry type fit. They just like the swimming trunks you look. What's hot about them? Nope, they mine in. So what am I supposed to wear? Huh? What am I supposed to wear? Some short. Why you want to wear them dirty ass shorts? Well, you want them to be dirty.
And now I could watch Giannis every day. And if Giannis dunks, I could see it on Twitter 5 minutes later, or 5 seconds later. So I think people are lucky. You guys should appreciate how lucky you are out there.
Kuzminskis, no good. Cleveland leading by 8. Carroll passes to Thornton, and the lead now double digits on that bucket. Thornton's got 19 points.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
Yeah, this is a big lead right now, a big one, and they've seized momentum and showing no signs of letting it go.
Now here's Kaminsky, 11 points last game. Kuzminski's in the corner, just 5 on the clock. And the basket by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his first points of the game.
Always enjoy solid, good passing. Easily setting up his teammate. Does not get any easier than that.
And here's Thornton outside. The three sinks the three-pointer. 22 points for him.
And already with a commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 11. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many. Something he did.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Cleveland, Brooks is out there with DeMar Carroll. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Thornton in at the 2 guard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the 76ers played some superb ball. He finished with 51 points and was on point from beyond the arc as well, making a lot of three-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. Yeah, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Greg, something really stoked his fire. Man, there was no holding him back. And when a player is that locked in, you just got to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Bill, a top advisor for the U.S. High School Athletics and Activities Division, recommended that schools adopt esports programs. What's your take on that?
I'm all in. It's probably my son's only chance to go to college, so I really hope it happens. Now, listen, the world changes every decade.
I know.
And you got to change with it. And the reality is, esports is one of the biggest things we have now. If you're under 15, you're way more likely to play video games.
Here's Kaminsky. The Cavaliers pull it in. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance. Felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
Always full of terrific insights. Bill Simmons, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you. My insights, thank you as well.
And Clark, always great to have Bill with us, a content creator who really taps into what the audience is thinking.
Could not agree with you more. Amen to all of that, Kevin. He's got a very loyal fan base and readers and viewers that share his vision, not just on sports, but on life. And that strong connection he has with them is admirable.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Bledsoe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Nancy's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Damari Carroll comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Sexton in for Payton. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Bledsoe against Thornton. Here's Bledsoe. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Tony Snell.
Here's Sexton. AI outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And the first half is now in the books. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from AI.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was extremely aggressive, picked up a number of steals.
Yeah, a real game changer in that regard, too. I mean, his activity was great. Excelled at finding ways to come up with those steals.
We've got Mirotic. Bledsoe is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Hernan Gomez in at center, locking down the middle. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
I'll tell you, he's beating up the defense in this quarter, going right at him and scoring in a variety of ways.
Thornton against Bledsoe. Over Thornton. No good from Bledsoe.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. We know star power is critical, Clark, but when you look at the great bench players, what distinguishes them in your estimation?
A couple of things, Kevin, when you talk about outstanding role players. One is not only do they accept their role, they embrace it. They thrive in it. They really relish it. It could be impacting the game defensively or impacting it with energy and offensive rebound. Sometimes it's a designated scorer who comes off the bench to just inject offense. Lou Williams as a sixth man. Sure. Vinnie Johnson when he was with the Pistons. I mean, there are a number of guys. John Havlicek, his great Hall of Fame career was pretty much started as a sixth man. So enough Kevin McHale and so forth. You can go down the list, but they impact the outcome with some aspect or aspects of their game, which is awesome.
Sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, great. It certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim record.
And here's Thornton outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
He has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Lets the three fly, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
From deep, Thornton buries it from three-point range. Thornton's got 42 in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Malcolm Brogdon, the 36th pick in the 2016 draft, went on to win Rookie of the Year. I mean, that's the second time a player not taken in the first round received that award. The first time was back in 1957. Kevin, you probably know who that is because you may have even called one of his games.
No, I'm not that old, Clark. You sure you're not thinking of a game maybe you called back in the day? Cavaliers making a switch here. Larry Nance is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Damari Carroll comes in for Kevin Love. Brooks checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Jordan Clarkson. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzminskis, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. And you think about Brogdon slipping into the second round. Clark, what caused so many teams to pass on?
Well, you know, in this day and age, Kevin, younger is deemed to be better, and if you've happened to be in college 4 or 5 years, you're looked at a little differently. He spent 5 years at Virginia, but to his credit, he got his bachelor's degree and a master's. And
connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Tony Snell's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Deontay Davis is checked in for Cleveland. Sexton comes in for Elfrid Payton. Making the pass to Kaminsky. Here's Lemon. Bucks passing it around. And Kuzminskis gets it to go. Kuzminskis has got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for Milwaukee. And here's Thornton outside. That one's not going to go. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Lemon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The dish to Kaminsky. Here's Snell. Carroll covering. Shot clock at 6. Kaminsky misses.
And, you know, I have no idea how he missed that one. When there's no defense around, he's usually automatic from there.
Here's Nance. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Nance has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Here's Lennon. Pass to Bacon. Brooks, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. He got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers taking a 19-point lead into the break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. AI is out there with Sexton. And it's Carroll in at the 3 slot. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Poke loose. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Mirotic is checked in for Kuzminskis. And Brogdon subbed in for Bacon. And Cleveland with a change here too. Osman's checked in. Here's Bledsoe. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Sounds good.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3 ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end. And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupation.
Bucks trail by 13. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. Clark fast break fundamentals, centered the ball. Run 2 wings on each side. Have another guy set up from outside. Last guy trailing. We don't see that much convention.
No, we don't, Kevin. And I'm chuckling because I know it grinds the gears of a lot of basketball purists, mine included. I really don't like to see guys fan out to the 3 when the layup is readily available. It's part and parcel of how it's played now, but I think there's a balance. I think you should still be running for layups and use the three in transition, maybe in a delayed fashion versus the primary break fashion.
See a lot of turnovers, too. A lot of missed opportunities on the break.
Yeah, great point, Kevin. You're right. Guys trying to get that ball out to the three instead of taking the easy layup opportunity. Agree with you 100% there.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Early in his career, Love got the stretch four label, but he's always rejected it. He prefers to call himself a post player who can shoot.
Bledsoe with Ganane out.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Good on the first, and that brings them to within 10.
You know, an athletic and strong player at his position is Bledsoe. And he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both.
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
No question as to which team gave.
Good, another from three.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now, Greg, alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Here's Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And here's Thornton outside. Knocks it loose. Here's Milwaukee now. It's a 16-point game. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Well, hopefully they can ride this momentum into the next game because this one is done. Over. Fine.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
And, Greg, you know how hard it is to win on the road, but they seem to have this one firmly in control and have been very impressive today.
Mommy called you.
Stop grabbing me like that. Yes.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game
Mom,
and looking.
And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
You know, Bledsoe is so athletic and plays with such great energy, it's hard to defend him sometimes without fouls.
Shooting for Milwaukee. Eric. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Thornton for three. They get it back. Takes the three. Good. Another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. Now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K.
I'm pretty sure this one's going on my high. Thank you.
Hi, this is Shaq. Your performance tonight? Oh, heavenly. One of the best I've seen in a long time. What allowed you to dominate with your scoring the way you did?
You know, sometimes I just like to go out there and put on a show for the fans, Shaq. I mean, it's too bad you haven't seen dominance like that in so long. But hey, guess what? You won't have to wait like that again. I'm gonna come out and do it again next game, huh? Thanks, man. Yeah.
Quick menu.